Welcome to African Mysteries, where ancient whispers, dark secrets, and untold legends come to life. These stories are based on folklore, real experiences, and cultural beliefs. Viewer discretion is advised. Let the mystery begin. The Shot of the Serpent. Inspired by true African folklore and supernatural inheritance. In the dusty village of unknowingly, nestled between forgotten hills and whispered curses, lived a man named Lebo, a 29-year-old hustler trying to carve a living out of powdered soup, airtime, then second-hand tomatoes. Life had been ordinary until his infamous uncle Jabulani, a nicknamed Bro Jabs, returned home after 10 years of ghosting the family. Bro Jabs had always been the charismatic kind, street-smart, endlessly talkative, and allergic to being wrong. The kind of uncle who'd lie with such confidence that you'd doubt your own memories. But this time, he didn't just return, he arrived like a movie scene. He rolled into unknowingly in a sleek, blood-red Jaguar that looked like it had never touched village dust. His skin was glowing, his clothes screamed wealth, and he carried himself with the swagger of a man who drank spring water from champagne glasses. "I was a garden boy for a white family in London," he told them all with a smirk, and when they left, they handed me their company, cars, and mansion. Even the village dogs paused in disbelief. But despite the glitz, Jabulani was odd. Women practically offered themselves, but he snarled at them like they were death itself. At night he'd sleepwalk and mutter, sweating like a pig in a steam room. When asked, he blamed it on high blood pressure, waving it off while chewing imported almonds. Then, one morning, everything cracked. They found Bro Jabs hanging in the old long drop behind the rendezvous. Next to the bed he'd been sleeping in was a leather duffel stuffed with crisp banknotes and a handwritten note. "I'm tired of being controlled and abused by the creature I sold myself to. Here's the money. Bury me naked. Please." Disturbing. Yes. But the money talked louder than the mystery. The family complied. They buried him without his prized clothes, his golden rings, or his snake-print traditional shirt. That's when Lebo made the dumbest decision of his life. The shirt and the serpent. Lebo had always admired that snake-print shirt. Uncle Jabs never let it out of reach. He wore it, wiped sweat with it, even once covered a pot of stew with it. It was his second skin. So when it was tossed in the pile of inherited clothes, Lebo grabbed it like it was vintage Gucci. The first night he wore it, his life unraveled. In his sleep, he found himself standing in a moonlit clearing. There, coiled around a blood-soaked tree stump, was a massive serpent. Its eyes glowed gold. It spoke, not through hissing, but in perfect, cold Setswana. "The shirt is mine. You are mine now." A short, wrinkled man emerged behind the snake. With jagged nails and cloudy eyes, he pulled out a rusted razor blade and slashed 3 deliberate cuts across Lebo's manhood. Before Lebo could scream, the man rubbed black powder into the wounds, and the damn snake, leaned in and began sucking the blood. Lebo woke up screaming, drenched in sweat. When he pulled down his shorts, the cuts were there. Fresh. Throbbing. Real. He locked himself in his room for a week, terrified and festering in silence. The wound rotted, then slowly healed, but the dreams returned. Each time, more violent, more vivid. Each time, he woke up richer. A pile of cash on his bed. Rands, dollars, even pounds once. And always, the sweat. His sheets were soaked. His heart raced. His body ached, specifically the place the snake had claimed. The curse of the forbidden wealth. Lebo realized he was now repeating Uncle Jabulani's fate, only worse. Each night the snake returned, furious, jealous, possessive. It spoke rules. Never touch a woman. You are mine. If you betray me, your loved ones will die. And once, in the throes of that strange dream rape, the serpent hissed, "My love feeds your wealth. Reject me, and you'll beg for poverty." There was no longer a choice. Lebo had been initiated through inheritance. Some nights he fought it. He tried burning the shirt, it refused to burn. He buried it, it reappeared on his bed. He tried sleeping outside, he'd wake up back in his room, bleeding, with the shirt folded neatly beside him and a wad of cash on his chest. He even remembered the dream from Jabulani's funeral, his uncle's coffin violently opening, Jabulani screaming, tears pouring, begging the family to burn the shirt. "It's cursed. It's cursed," he had shouted. The huge serpent had slithered over the coffin, and Jabulani had instantly calmed, bowed his head, then slid back in. While Lebo still picked that shirt remains the greatest mystery, even to himself. Nowhere to run. 2 years have passed. Lebo doesn't attend weddings or funerals. He walks alone, sleeps with the lights on, and avoids women like a cursed monk. He's rich, yes. But haunted. Violated. Owned. Each night is a gamble between pain and profit. He wakes up with a limp and a blood-stained bedsheet, but the money never stops coming. Now he's telling this story, because silence has only made the snake stronger. Is there a way out, he asks. Or am I just waiting for someone else to wear this shirt after me? For more mysteries from the Motherland, hit that like button, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a tale. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and beware, some legends are more than just stories.